Good morning, people of the world. How are you doing on this beautiful day? I am in Washington State, and it's 48 degrees, and it feels like 28 degrees. But it's beautiful. I hope that this telephone does it justice out there, but I know it's not going to. But it might be okay, especially if you're sitting in a desert somewhere and have never seen the area. Oh, ain't that great? My fuel filter just did a ding on me and said, change me. It's only been about 12,000 miles since I changed it. Apparently, it's going to need another change. Hey, Walt Smith, good morning. How are you today? Oh, darn. Let's see if that program worked. What's your weather like today, Walt Smith? Da, 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 da. I've been rolling since about 3 this morning. Oh, dry. That's good. It has been uh, so foggy over here. I really, oops, I really go slow this morning, but there wasn't no way around it. You couldn't see anything. On the bright side, there wasn't nobody else out here hardly. But I couldn't go very far very fast. But I tried. Well, just jump off the dashboard at me. Okay, Walt, I will certainly keep it that way. I know it's a lot not as noisy. You can't hear the engine sounds and everything so much, but at least it's clearer, right? You think in this day and age of technology, you could just snap your fingers and everything would work great, but it just don't. I'm not going to be able to film all the way to my destination. I've got 104 miles left, but you know it's going to be one of those secure facilities where I can't do anything at. So I'll have to cut off before we get to Seattle. Traffic will be atrocious over there anyway before I get to the 405. That's just the way it is. I hope this will stay recording till I get to Snoqualmie Pass or even a little beyond. That's only about 40 miles, and it's such a beautiful area. Have you ever been out here, Walt? A lot of people have never had the opportunity. But over in your neck of the woods, it's beautiful too. You've probably been up to Maine and New Hampshire, and that's a wonderful, wonderful part of the country. Karen Price, how are you doing? Karen Price, we are almost to Seattle. Well, I guess I'll hit Snoqualmie in about 40 miles. Um, if we get a load out of here, Karen, we're going to come back your way. And I don't think I'll be able to deliver till Monday, so I plan on coming by your. If you're going to be, are you going to be in? I don't want to be dropping by if you're not in, right? We are we. Well, it won't be today because I'm going westbound. I've got to try to reload by lunchtime, but I mean I don't know if I'm going to reload. But I'll find out sometime today and let you know. But I'm pretty sure I will. How have you been doing? I seen who was it? T.J. Bear the Woods. He's parked over at the Loves, over your way. I passed him yesterday and didn't know I passed him, but I did. So he's camped out at the Loves. We left some money over there in your neighborhood yesterday. We had to have 2 tires changed. All right, it's cool. Have you ever been up here, Karen? Oh, Walt's been to Eugene. What? That area looks a lot like this area. It's spectacular, isn't it? There was a field back behind me before I started recording, and I swear it was a field of lavender, but it was only about a foot tall. I didn't smell anything, but it sure was pretty. But it looked wild. I don't know if you can have, if they have. I'm sure they do have wild lavender somewhere. We couldn't stop on the way through, Karen. This load paid an expedite fee of an extra $3,000, so we had to run it straight through. We only stopped for one sit-down meal. We've just been cooking in the truck and, showering to go and everything. It's one of those hurry up and get it there engines. But they loaded us quick, and they'll unload us just as fast, so I'm okay with that. I never mind getting paid extra to do something, But heck, this is going to run us. If we get a load straight back or whatever, we're going to be out of hours if we go back to Ohio again. Oh well, Karen, you need to come on up here. They have grizzly bears up here too, and badgers and stuff, and you would fit right in. It's so pretty. I just love trees and rivers. And bridges and train trestles. Yeah, y'all know I do. We went to a lighthouse up here. There's the park. I forget what the park is called. Discovery Park. That's what it's called. It's north of Seattle. And they've got a lighthouse there, but it was not as impressive as I was hoping for, but it was still really cool. You're right on the bay, some kind of bay, and there's tidal pools and everything, and you can walk out there and check everything out. It was we did a video on it. That's been over a year ago. But it was really nice. Oh, look, it's a way station. By golly. Let me take off my glasses and look serious. Alright. I guess y'all get to go in the way station with me. Y'all hear that angry pre-pass beeping at me? It makes an angry sound when it flashes the red light. Well, I don't know. Truck exit to way station open. I don't know what that means. I guess I'm just going to go through. Safety first, right? going to this one over here. Looks like it's moving faster. So we'll go that way. On a Sunday afternoon. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, sorry for that inconvenience. That's just part of trucking, though. Now let's not have any more of that nonsense this morning. Oh, maybe, Karen. Just maybe. Oh, yeah, Walt. He has sold a ton of these trucks. I discovered that every one of these ARI salesmen, they all say that they're the top ARI salesman in the country. I guess they might be in their city. There's only like 5 of them in the country, actually. Uh, but yeah, he sells a lot of them. He can't keep them on the lot. He has to wait for them to come in. I think he has one new one on the lot right now. He had a brand new red one a couple of months ago, and when I made it down there to do a video on it, it was already gone. He'd already sold it. And he still had one 120, but I've already got videos on the 120s. Rex Roush in Des Moines, I talked to him, and he's ordered 88 of them, but he's out of them right now because he wants to do videos with me also. The only person that really has them on their lot is the guy in Indiana, in Fort Wayne, Kenworth there. He's got like 8 of them on the lot though. Well, I hope this fuel filter doesn't give me any trouble before I can get back out here to the truck stop and get it changed. The scary part is if I do load, it's going to be 31,000, and that's going to put a strain on the fuel filter. But I'll only have to go 26 miles back. I'm sure getting into a dealer to get it changed would be a nightmare. Oh, I don't know if he sold any from my videos or anything, but I mean, well, he's got 400,000 views on that one video and 30,000 on some of the others, and I mean, it plants a seed in people's head, and you know, it might be a year or 5 years before they go back and buy a truck. And I will be honest, he said that he would give me a commission if he sold any through me. And I don't expect that at all. I just wanted the videos. But he is an honest guy because somebody referred me to him, and he actually did give them a commission on the sale, they told me. And I was real impressed. He's a really honest guy. Actually, he's from my neck of the woods. I mean, I didn't know him. He's older than I am. But he like went to high school like 8 miles from where or 12 miles from where I was. I said, how'd you end up in Dallas? And he said, you know how I was following a woman. And that's what he did. But I bet he makes a heck of a comfortable living selling these trucks. I don't know what the commission would be, but I bet it's pretty good. They came back. I didn't do a video, but we was dealing with Sleeper Express on when we was gonna put the other sleeper on the truck, and Sleeper Express went in with ICT after they closed their doors, like 3 months later, and they reopened up still under ICT, but with Sleeper Express doing a bunch of their they had on, they had to refund, and that's good they did that. Now, somebody told me, and I don't know if this is true or not, that that ARI bought Bolt out. That they're still going to run it as a separate company, but they bought them out. I don't know if that's true. I know they still have a double A that makes sleepers in Texas, but I don't know anything about them. 60 miles an hour is just too slow to be driving in this beautiful state. Well, I guess if I want to ride the motorcycles up here. Can you imagine getting away from the highway and driving these mountain roads and probably getting chased down and eaten by a bear? But it'll be awesome. Anthony Blackbeard, good morning. How are you? I seen you at the table with all of your girls yesterday. You sure got a plethora of girls. Yeah, they sure did, and that is good how they kind of work together on all that kind of stuff. Where are you at this morning, Anthony? Yeah, you are loaded up. You got more than I did. I had three of them critters, Anthony. I never saw the bathroom. Have you had to put a porta potty outside your house yet? Oh no, that's why you're a truck driver. That way you can always find a bathroom. I understand. How's the rates been treating you, Anthony? You having truck problems? Damn it. That's just part of the business, though, and it sucks. But I know you've enjoyed your home time. Is Mama going back out on the road with you? Oh, yeah, it will be. It kind of looks like rain over here on the mountain. Is the feed lagging a little bit? Oh, big on. You taking one of the girls with you? That'll be fun. I hope she brings some entertainment with her. Have they been before, Anthony? I used to drag my kids around out here all the time. They would be bored to tears. And one of my daughters was out here for a week with me, and she wouldn't go to the bathroom. She just would not. I had to end up taking her home because she wouldn't go to the bathroom. She said the public facilities were nasty. That's the same one that wouldn't mow the yard. Ain't kids funny how they all have different personalities and they're all, oh, I get, dogs are the same way, I guess, though. They all have different personalities. Wow, I'm comparing kids to dogs. I guess they kind of are. They slobber and make messes. Let's see, 60 miles to my turn off, so that's 20, 30. So it's 30 miles to the mountain, maybe 20 or 30. Yeah, we might make it and get some signal. You up in Washington? Yes, sir, Anthony. I am getting ready to hit Snoqualmie. Oh, wait a minute. Eklulum, or what? Do you know what that lake is called? I guess I can't hear how you pronounce it, but I call it Eklulum or something like that. It's beautiful. I should be there in just a few minutes. I'm seeing it on the GPS. They just speed like crazy up here. They have no regard for the law. I don't have a problem with that. It makes me feel safer, actually. Let the popo chase them down. Did you see that California is trying to pass a bill for unlimited speed limit, and I don't know if this is for trucks, on I-5 and I-15? I think they'll just raise trucks to 65 if they do that, though. But that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Man, ain't that's crazy when they're so silent and quiet all the time, and then all of a sudden they. I bet your daughter would love to have a look at this area up here. Even over in Troutdale, I mean in Oregon, that area is great. Have you ever, if you know the TA there in Troutdale, if you leave there walk west, I'm sorry, east about 2 or 3 blocks, there's a really nice river there coming down off of Mount Hood or whatever that is. It is just beautiful, Anthony. Now, I don't know if I'd want to go fishing over there. Well, I mean, I did go fishing, but so maybe you shouldn't, because I don't think there's a darn fish in there at all. And don't go to sleep there either, because you'll wake up surrounded by naked people. In the summertime, they all come over there and splash around and swim. What did Miley Cyrus say? It's the climb. Well, this is the climb. Let's see if we can pass everybody. Boo doo 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 doo. I guess this guy's empty. Oh, here comes a fast mover. He's gotta go. Gotta go. I think tanker drivers are scary. They go so fast, and I guess maybe they don't want to ever touch their brakes and slosh around. I can't blame them. Ah, more clouds. Wow, you can't even see the clouds. It don't look like on the camera. That's a bummer. That was my whole reason behind the live feed. Was the clouds on the mountain. Well, so far the Verizon's doing really good. It's got signal, but so does the AT&T, which is surprising through here. Oh, well, that's cool. You can travel quite a bit, Karen. I mean, you get down to Salt Lake and places, and that's really cool. There's a lot of adventure out here. Uh, I don't like touristy places, but to go out on your own is really cool. When you do get up here, Karen, that out there at Olympia National Forest, you can take the ferry out there, and that's really what I want to do. They may even have some ferry tours of all of the islands out there in the town. I think. I don't know. I'm planning on finding out these uh, plan things, right? On what she plans to see. It's all about visual stimulation with her eyes, I think. We don't have these in my neck of the woods. We haven't been up here since the fall, Karen. We have missed coming this way. Do you know Jeff, Karen? I figure he lives so close to you, he should come over and visit you. It does look kind of laggy. Oh yeah, you don't. Well, I should introduce you to him. You see him in the live feeds. You can say, "Hey, Jeff Beard, how you doing, neighbor?" He's that guy that we when we did that live feed from over there in Grand Rapid City that came over and surprised us. Oh wait a minute, I don't think he was on the camera that day, I don't think he was. What's the biggest thing you like from a sleeping? The biggest thing. I don't know. I'm still in awe of it. Maybe the bathroom. I'm just now getting comfortable with the bathroom. And the bed is so much bigger because it's 50 inches. So I really like the fact that we fit in that bed and have room. They just built this thing over the highway last year. I think it's a migration route for the elk or something. 'Cause I can't see any other reason for them to build it. Hey, Miss Lady, how are you doing? Oh, here comes the lake, everybody. It's around the bend. This is so worth seeing. It's not full yet with the winter runoff and everything, but it will be soon. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it yet. We'll get a little altitude over here and you'll be able to look down on it. That's what I thought, Walt. That's cool. She's graduating, Miss Lady. That's most awesome. It won't be long and you'll be out here truck driving with us. Freebird. Okay. That's going to be awesome. I hope you don't go through that empty nester syndrome because it's real. It's a real thing. Well, now it's so foggy you can't see the water. You're so funny. Playing. Well, you know what they call a an owner operator, don't you, Miss Lady? Uh, they call owner operators. Uh, I forget. Damn it! It's something about um, because we carry our own bunk with us, our own bed. So it's like I don't know, but it's something. Damn it! It was a good old joke from back in the day, but I can't remember what it is. Let's let this guy go on. He's a little bit wobbly. There. Now you can see the lake. It's pretty. If anybody remembers that joke about owner operators and mattresses, y'all tell Miss Lady there. I think it was funny. Oh, that's cool. You got it all figured out. You've been thinking about it. That's most awesome. It'll probably look totally different coming back in the afternoon when the sun burns off all this fog. It's just 6:50 up here right now. It's like the lazy part of the world. Have you ever seen any of those videos where people go off and they live in camper vans and stuff? And I have a friend in Dallas, and she just does it on the weekend for fun. But she's out every weekend in her camper van going somewhere, and it's just a it's not a really campery van, but it's a big van. And she sleeps in it and cooks in it and just drives around. It's a whole strange lifestyle. But I guess there are people that don't want the trappings of a home anymore and mortgages or whatever. I remember Tiny House Dreamin' lived in her car. I don't remember how long it was, for like a week or two or something. And then she went to Prime, and ended up leasing the truck. Heck, she should have just drove company and saved that money. She would have still been in a tiny house. It would have just had wheels, right? Boy, there's some bumpy road right here. Now, if y'all pay attention up here on the left as we come up Snoqualmie, you're going to see the cutest little cabins. They might be on the right too, but I know they're on the left. Because this is Snoqualmie we're going up right now. And it's amazing how the weather changes. On this side, the weather is one way, and after you're on the, which is always warmer. It may be rainier, but it's always warmer. But it's supposed to be dry today, and like 56 degrees. Oh, it's just 10 degrees warmer than this side. There's a ski resort just over there to the left of me, and I know you can't see it, but it's there. I can't see the fun in snow skiing. I can see the fun. There's the cabins to the left. I can see the fun of sitting around a cabin with a fire burning, drinking something warm, and reading a book. Bye, Karen. We'll talk to you later. You have a great day. Watch out for the bears. Alright, it's going to be cloudy up here. Look at this feller. He's got some wheels. I think this is an excavator. Yeah, I'm going to pass him over on this side for Steve. That's cool. I bet you dumped dirt in it. Alright, now we're going to come down. Arg. Feeding time. I stopped and took care of that already before I turned this thing on. Little dog lets me know when it's time for his medicine. Last time I did a live feed up here, it did not last this long. That was a year ago. Oh, look at the scenery. Ain't it nice? It had already cut out around here somewhere. So Verizon is definitely doing better. Go on, big boy. Clear the way for me. Walt said coverage has gotten better. I wonder if that has anything to do with this 5G thing. I just noticed last couple of weeks that the phone says 5G now, and I wonder if that's it, or if it's just. Wait a minute, did we just pass the TA? I'm not stopping at the TA. I just wondered. No, that's not it. But it's somewhere around here, because when you see all these trucks parked on the side of the road, there ain't no room in the TA, and they just park out here. Oh no, it's another 10 miles to the TA exit. Oh, I was saying I had never that BRT. I had never saw him before, except for in the live feed a couple of times, and I didn't even realize he had a channel. But until he popped up under suggested the other day, and it looks like he's been around for quite a few years. Oh, did you see that Nightbot deleted Williams emojis yesterday? That was pretty funny. Oh, I forgot to go in there and fix that, so I won't do it again. Next thing I know, Nightbot will put somebody in jail. Well, he's only made that one appearance. He may never come back again. But apparently he's so busy, he's been downloaded a million times. Oh, look, on this side of the mountain, the sun come out. It's funny how a little mountain can change the weather from one side to the other. There's not supposed to be any ticks on this side either. I wonder if they got fleas. I bet they do. I don't know. I got discovered a tick yesterday, and we can't have that. He was doing live. He seems to really knows what he's doing. But that's what we do. We drive. No, just the one of the dogs brung it in. Put there. I got tick medicine from the vet, uh, and I guess it's time to put them on. See, I put it on a month ago, or it might have been when the weather started changing. But we went down to Florida and stuff, and I guess the ticks go to sleep in places like that. So yeah, I definitely got to put it on them again today. Ticks are scary. It seems like so many people have Lyme disease. My friend that died last year, he had gotten Lyme disease, and he couldn't eat any. Well, he was not supposed to eat any red meat anymore, but he wouldn't stop. And he just kept eating red meat, and he was a big red meat eater. I mean, he was like a carnivore, well, and a potato hound. But he got like it's like reverse diabetes or something, and then his body, um, he couldn't take metformin and stuff. It made him like sick or whatever they had him on. It did not work. Does he have a video on his setup? Because if he does, I will certainly go back and watch it. I hope he don't. I hope he ain't one of them kind of guys that would feel like I'm intruding on his area of the woods. Because I don't want to be. I don't want to be that guy that makes it that way. Enough room in every venue to go around, but he really has a good audience over there. I didn't know if he is using it and goes to his computer or or how he's doing it. I know. Well, I seen him with that. He has a mic and stuff that I seen. Cause I went by. He seems like a pretty good guy. I bet he's been out here for a long time. You know, you can't always tell about people, but he just has that air about him that says, "Yeah, I've done this for a while." Okay, I'll go over there and put it in a search engine and see if I can't dig it up. Maybe I'll get some pointers off of it. There's lots of things I could think to do, but I don't want to drill to my dashboard, or actually, I would probably get in trouble with somebody if I did that. But I've been known to do that. I mean, when you're going to keep a truck for years, I don't mind drilling to the dashboard. Two right lanes closed. Well, that's just hunky dory. It looks like it won't pose a problem. What's your plans for today, Walt? Oh, he did a video today. BRT did. He didn't do a live thing. Okay. I'll have to go over there and watch it. Well, by golly, that's what I use. Yeah. Yeah, I seen that he had to change his Wi-Fi thing to some kind of. I heard him talking about that anyway. When I changed my Verizon account, I got I already had unlimited. Apparently, they changed it, and unlimited is the bottom of the plan now. And then they have one called Go, and one called Beyond, and then one called with the kitchen sink thrown in, and that. So I got that one. It's not supposed to throttle you back, but who knows? Damn, McCarthy. Let's see. All right, I took care of that. Yeah, I bet it is. Does he do that as a podcast? Uh, like, I don't know anything about podcasts. I listen to Ben Beck's podcast sometimes, but he's the only podcaster that I listen to, and it just comes from, it just downloads to my phone. Wow, that's so pretty, and it's so small on the camera. Oh, okay. Is that what he put out today? Because it looks like he's sitting at a table or something on his. I think it was a video and not a live feed. I don't know. I just got the notification for it. What to go? Ah, there's the TA. This TA over here is a nightmare. I mean, right now it's probably okay, but you see all the trucks down here parked on the shoulders. It's just it's the first truck stop coming out of Seattle, and there's nowhere to go for another 50 miles or so, I guess, going eastbound. So it's just a nightmare. Okay, where'd you go, car? You must have went to the truck stop. Okay. Oh, okay, 10-4. Gotta do the demo videos. I did. Somebody, somebody sent me. They wanted to send me like I thought it was a survival radio, and it turned it out to be walkie-talkies. And I was like, "What am I gonna do with these walkie-talkies? They're like toys." But anyway, I made a video of them. I actually made the video well over a year ago, and I ain't never put it up. But I watched it last night, and it was kind of funny, so I think I'm gonna put it up. I guess I'll have to add a link to the people that sent it to me. The people want to send you the most useless stuff, and they keep bugging you all over and over. And they're like, "Oh, we'll pay you," and I'm like, I don't really want to do demos on house lighting or something like that. Give me a new tire, and I'll be glad to run it for a while and tell you about it. DJ Bull of the Woods, are you moving yet this morning? I bet you are. Oh my goodness, I lost my signal there for a minute. That was just terrible. My goodness, I'm faint. Oh yeah, you are hammered down. You're making good time. That you was right about that construction, TJ. It was pretty bad through there last night. It was slow as heck. Do you go fishing, TJ? What's those fish? I mean, I don't know if I think are they called saugers or something like that. I used to get them over in Troutdale, but only when they were in season. They're really really good. I don't think they're steelhead. I think they're called saugers, and they get really big. And if it's the same fish that we have down my way, but they don't get big where I live. Hey Jeff Beard, how you doing? I've tried to send everybody over there to visit you, Jeff Beard. I tried to get Karen Price to come and see you. She's not that far away. And TJ there, he went down. He kept going south, so he didn't cut over your way. He's going to Dallas. They have TJ. They have white eyes, and they have a big dorsal fin, and they have a lot of teeth, but their body looks like a catfish body. And I hear they get like big up in this area. I think there might be a migratory fish also. They get to be like 100 pounds, but in my area they get to be like 6 or 7 pounds. Yeah, sturgeon. I think they're called sturgeon. Aren't sturgeons a caviar fish? But I think that's what they're called. But they run in my area in the fall, and they won't bite a hook. You have to snag them. We'll go out with lines with 3 or 4 different treble hooks on them and fish the dams where the water is really rough and on the spillways, and that's the only time you can catch them where I live. See, I think Walt knows what we're talking about. Do they have them in your area too, Walt? But they used to carry them on the Troutdale TA menu on their seasonal food, and they're spectacular. Wow, that's really big. Then that is the one that they get for caviar. Then no, the sauger I'm talking about do look a lot like walleye, except for their mouth. The way their mouth is made is different than a walleye, kinda. But it's probably the same ones too. Are yours in lakes over there, Jeff, or are they only in rivers or rough water? I mean, you got all kinds of stuff over there too. Yep, that's cool. 'Cause I remember when I was a kid, my dad would be like, "The sturgeon are running, let's go," and we spend all night out there hooking them or trying to. What's a YTD? A YTD TJ year to date? Rivers and dams. Yep, yep. Rivers and dams. That's the same fish. I don't think they serve it at that TA anymore, or if it wasn't on their menu the last time I stopped there. And it's been a long time ago, so I haven't been through there. But when I asked the girl, and she may not have known anything, she said they didn't carry them anymore. I mean, they only had them in a certain time of the year anyway. I figured they might have made them illegal to sell there or something. You know how they're always changing things. And after Fukushima, they put that ban on a lot of fish. Aha. Well, darn, it looks like we're going to find the traffic now. All right, let's move over here. Oh, we're going back into the fog again. See, Seattle, they're just now waking up here. It's 7:22. I really would wanted to be up here at 4 or 5 this morning, but getting them tires changed cost me some time. I would sure like to have a tag axle like that guy has on the back of that trailer. Anything that lessens rolling resistance is cool in my book. I really want to be in his lane. Look at the motorcycle over there. I just left it on that side of the road. It must have broke down there. Or that's where he got his DUI at last night. All right, now I'm getting over. Good deal. Oh yeah, that can be terrible up here when it gets like that. I've never. You can smell it, like when California's on fire last time. You could smell it 1,000 miles away. It was crazy. Oh no, that was that. What was that? Paradise, California. Yeah, that's where it was at, the last one. And when it was burning down, you could just smell it everywhere up here. But what's today? Today is Wednesday. If I get loaded on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and ran straight through, that would put me back over there on Friday, which I wouldn't be able to get unloaded because it would be 5 o'clock. So in that case, Jeff, if we get over there, we're going to camp out because it'll be the middle of the night, and I'll give you a holler the next morning, all right? Unless, it depends on what time we're going to be by Karen's, because Karen might feed me a fish, or I mean, she's out there wrestling alligators and everything. Ever have a huge American shad run in the springtime? Now, when you say shad, are those little bitty fishes? Because I fished the Ohio River all of my life, and we catch shad as a bait fish, but they're only about 3 inches long, and they jump out of the water and in schools. It's kind of crazy. I mean, they can get a lot bigger, I believe. The Homeschool Family UK. Hey, how you doing, Homeschool Family UK? It is going fabulous. We are in the Pacific Northwest, as the title said today, and I know a lot of people's never seen it, and it's beautiful. So we wanted to share it. Oh, looky there. It's coming dead to a stop. Dead to a stop. Yep, 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 yep. Darn it. Now we're going to sit here in traffic for 9 miles. But the bright side, it's not 10 miles, right? All right, everybody. The fun's over. Back on your heads. That's from a joke. If you ain't heard it, I'll tell you some other time. But I'm going to cut y'all loose and let y'all go. I know you ain't going to want to sit in traffic right here beside this van, right? So you guys have a spectacular day and be safe wherever you are. Bye-bye, guys.